coming across your page. I mean, I'm sure you have other friends who are selling like candles and wraps and all that other stuff that's out there, right?
Even Beachbody coaches.
And you probably just flip past. They could probably say like it's a candle for 10 cents, and you probably wouldn't even notice because you're just like scrolling past it, right? Because you're not there.
Yeah, right.
So that's what was happening to us, and we just really didn't know what to do. So we just kept plugging along, and we were trying. And then in our group, one of the people that was above us put up this contest, but for us it kind of seemed like it was more about the position and the money and the rank.
So we were all gung-ho. Before that, we were all gung-ho, especially Nikita, because you were talking about giving up, and we were all gung-ho because this is we went to Summit. This was our first year at Summit 2 years ago, and we were all gung-ho, and then somebody put up this thing basically high up in our team. They were doing a contest that made it all about the money. And we were just not in it for that at the time. We were all about helping people, sharing, getting people healthy. And he basically turned us off of Beachbody for a little bit because we took his view of things, which wasn't really the way we wanted to look at things, because it wasn't about the money. Yes, there's money involved, but it was more about helping people. And for him, it was more about the business. So, look at that. Oh, Cristi, hi. So Cristi's coming up by the looks of it. So that really turned us off of Beachbody for a little bit. So that's that basically like 6 months. We were just had a sour taste in our mouth. We still did our workouts. We still drank our Shakeology.
We still posted our workouts, and we were still doing all of that, but we weren't like inviting and really going after things. We were just really, we just really lost our mojo completely.
Right. Neil! Buddy, how you doing? We're just in the middle of starting our story about Beachbody and how we started and where we're at and how we got turned off for a little bit and why we got turned off. So now we're just coming back into it. So
basically then one day we just said, you know what, we're just gonna do our own thing. We're gonna get back into it because we love helping people and we love the work that we're doing. So we're just gonna make it go. We're gonna learn to do things on our own. And so we did. So we started really going after it.
And then we got noticed.
And then it
by
was
the two people on the call. Thank you, Neil. Thank you, Cristi.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. We can't see you.
Can you my loud TV?
I didn't know that you were going to be able to see me. I'm like not wearing anything. I'm so embarrassed.
I can't access on my phone, but
I'm going to hide.
I can't see anybody. I only have my phone. I don't have my camera on.
Let me hold on.
That's
okay. I feel better now.
I having a bad hair day, Neil?
I didn't have a shirt on and I just joined and I was like, whoa.
Is that a problem?
I don't have an issue with it. I don't think Nikita or Kim or Cristi have an issue with it either.
Yeah, me either. Hello.
Neil,
all right.
If it's any consolation, I'm all hot and sweaty from my live size workout today. So
nice. That's
awesome. We just lost Nikita.
How did that go, Steven?
The size workout?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was so much fun.
It looks amazing.
Stephanie did such an amazing job. Because as far as we know, it was one of the very first live size classes in Canada. Which was good.
Yes.
It was just good. On Sunday.
Yeah. Good.
So that's everybody popping on saying that they can't that they're having problems. Because Nikita said hers isn't working anymore, and neither's Amanda's. So anyway, so what we'll do, Kim, is we'll finish our story. We'll talk about consistency, and then you can ask us questions. But now you've got 2 5-star diamond coaches on the line.
Good.
But you can ask us. So what we'll start talking about consistency and doing things for ourselves, and then
Yeah, so at that point, we were lucky. Neil and Cristi kind of took us under their wing and helped us out. We got right back into the groove of it. And at that point, everything just kind of completely turned on us. We actually started having people emailing us and messaging us for help all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
So we started doing really well. And it's just like that you always hear in this business that right when you're about to give up, everything just will turn around for you. And that's exactly what happened for us. So that happened, and then the business started improving. We started helping a lot more people, and at this point, I'm at 9 months straight of successful.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas before I was struggling just to sell like one. I was one of those people where everybody wanted the base package, and I'm like, how do you sell a challenge pack? How do you sell a challenge pack? Like I couldn't figure out how people were hitting Success Club.
Right.
Now I can hit it consistently, and with what we've learned through all the struggles that we did, we've passed along to all of you. That's why you guys can find all the scripts and stuff that we use and how we talk to people. It's just little things like that.
And really, it's all about
consistency.
What everybody teaches. Just what Cristi teaches, just what Neil. And it took a while to learn, but as soon as we learned it, then like Allison said, it was consistent 5 points. And now she's hit 10 points, 18 points, 3 months in a row.
Yeah.
For a
That's
success.
great.
But really, it just comes down to consistency.
Yes.
And
when we tell you like those 3 to 5 things that you should be posting on Facebook that are like you, that's a big part of consistency. You have to post those every day. People have to see that you're working out. They have to see that you're drinking your Shakeology, because even though people are quiet and they're not saying anything, they're following your journey. And it could be 6 months from now, but somebody can touch base and say, hey, I've been reading your posts and I've been following your journey and I can't believe how you're doing. And I get like tons of posts like that. So they are watching. It's just a matter of being consistent. And you're not going to see it for a little bit, but it's just planting seeds and it will just all come in.
Yeah, and really, because it is that consistency, because somebody we met at Christmas time were my first 2 points this month.
Oh, great.
And we touched base once or twice in between, but then he finally decided, because you have to realize what a lot of people say is that everybody's on their own schedule, because they could be at 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9, but they have to be ready for it. And as long as you're consistent and you constantly post and you put everything out there, but you're not salesy, they'll come to you. If you're out there and you touch base and you keep those conversations active.
Right.
Yeah, and it's really just as simple as that. You just have to keep plugging away and just doing your thing and making sure you're sending out your invitations every day, and you're inviting into the groups that we hold, because every first Monday of the month, we're holding a 5-day sneak peek into coaching. We're holding our 10-day new coach boot camp, so that they have training that they can plug right into. The free groups, everything. So you just have to let people know about that and invite, whether you're inviting to a paid challenge group or you're inviting to a free challenge group or to the coaching sneak peek.
Because something that we have that we find most coaches don't is that we have all the free groups all set up in our back office for you. We've got the water group, the 21-day, now 14-day clean eating challenge that you can do on your own to invite people to, so that you're interacting with all these new possible clients. And then the big group is the boot camp group, which is the free Beachbody on Demand group, which starts Monday. So you can start by inviting, if you're not getting a lot of traction with the paid groups and the challenge groups, you can always invite into this group. And I think Allison just posted a graphic for it today or tonight, because that introduces everybody to the Beachbody programs with On Demand. They sign up as a coach under you so that they can, customer, wouldn't it be nice they sign up for coaches? I know. Sign up as a customer. And then the way we've set up the program is that they try all the programs in the 21 days so that they can really see and get an idea of what they like or what they don't like. So there's 21-day fix, there's extreme, there's PIO, there's X3, size, which is a great introduction to it. And then they can either stay, if they find something they like, that's one of the older programs, they can stay on the Beachbody On Demand or order the program.
Right.
So, so that's it. So we really wanted to just talk about consistency. What else were you going to talk about? And the big thing is the power hour. And that's really the key to consistency, just like all the other coaches. Because one of the things we saw was this power hour. And until we started really doing it, that's really your consistency. And doing that every day.
Right.
Mm.
Well, all the information.
Now, I guess we wanted to do this for Nikita because she was really having a problem with consistency and time management and when to get it in. Because the one thing, you don't have to do the power hour altogether, right? If you've only got 4 15-minute increments, you can split those things up for your power hour and basically just do your new contacts, or just do your follow-ups, or just do your invites.
The important thing is just ignoring the Facebook notifications as they come in until you get done what you're supposed to get done. It's just keeping that focus to where it should be, right? We all get distracted when all the notifications start coming in, and then we start scrolling through our feed, and then that's when you start running out of time.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, it's been an hour, I'm like putting so much into this business. What's going on? And meanwhile, you worked for 10 minutes, but the rest of the time you were scrolling and checking your notifications.
So yeah, so those are the keys. Is that 15? If you want 15-minute increments, and just keep plugging away. Now, I guess because you're the only one here, you get to monopolize our time, which is good.
No, that's great. And all the information that you have posted is it's fabulous, because for myself, I'm not at the point yet where I am, for myself, actually spending enough time looking for getting other clients in. And so, but at least the information is there so that when I do have the time to commit to doing all that, you guys have laid all that groundwork out. It's fabulous, the information you posted.
Good.
Yeah, and if you ever decide that you want to get started, you can always just say, hey, can you just throw me in the 10-day boot camp? And then it just kind of outlines how you can get started all in order.
Yeah, no, that'll be great. And that is my goal, to actually get started somewhere down the road, but I just want to make sure that when I do start, that I'll be able to commit to it and stay committed to it, right? So.
Well, the thing is, you can still do your posts and let everybody know, and so they can follow your journey.
Yes.
Because as long as you do that, because that's how we started out, is that before we were coaches, when we were just doing Power 90, is after we didn't tell anybody for 6 months because we sort of wanted to surprise people. Right. Which is one of the worst mistakes we made for coaching anyway. But it wasn't even available at the time. But then it was just the consistency. But everybody, after we opened up and started posting on Facebook, everybody went, "Oh, what are you doing?" what are you doing? What are you doing? Even though we weren't coaches. And then we pass them on to everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as you do that, then they'll still know you're active, and then you can still tell people what you're doing. And then who knows? They might say, oh, what are you doing? Then, oh, well, I'm doing this program, and you want to join me. Right. And then it's really easy to make that sale because you're just sharing what you're doing.
Yes, exactly. And they can see the results that you've gotten or I've gotten. So then it's like, oh, this must work, right?
That's right. Exactly.
Yeah. No, and that is, as I say, I intend to do that, to get down the road to that point. And I do try and post pretty regularly. So that's, I do enjoy, because I enjoy posting and I enjoy reading everybody else's posts, right? So, because they're very, they keep you motivated, right?
That's right. Exactly. Yeah. Can I ask what you're waiting for?
Well, you know what? I guess it's that same thing, time, right? It's like my job takes up so much time, and then I feel that I'm the type of person that if I can't commit to something and do it really, really well, I don't want to kind of do just that, like a half-ass job, right?
Right.
So I wouldn't want to get people who then start to depend on you, right, to keep them motivated.
Right.
Then I can fade out in and out, right? So I just want to make sure that when I do it, I have the time and I'm there for everybody, right? Because I would feel bad.
Mm-hmm. Well, like I said, it's not a lot of time, but you just have to. It's that you have to be ready and you have to commit to it, and you have to do that 1 hour, even a half hour, half hour. and do that. But when you're ready, we're here and we're on the call because you're still learning and you've still got everything and you've got that want, right? So, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's Alexina. Hello. Hi, Alexina. Hi. Do you have any other questions for us?
About coaching? No, I mean, like you guys have. I mean, you have put so much useful information up. I mean, in so many different areas. It's just been you've been amazing. I mean, both of you have just been amazing.
Good. I'm glad you like everything.
Yeah. No, everything is so useful. And even if you read something and you think, does that apply to me? And then as you read it, I go, oh yeah, I can apply that. I can take that and do it somewhere else. So everything is great.
Good. So, Alexina, we see you in and out. We're just in Q&A now. But we were just talking about consistency in the power hour on the call and never give up because we almost did. And then we decided that was all on our own and it was up to us. And we turned things around. So we wanted to ask you if you had any questions for us. Now she's on mute. And somebody's on the phone. Oh, that's Cristi's on the phone. Hi, Cristi. Can you hear us? Now people are sleeping. Oh, so she can hear us, but we can't hear her. All right, and I know Alexina's there. Can you hear us, Alexina? If you can, give us a thumbs up.
I can hear you, and you can hear me if I unmute myself.
Oh, okay.
I had it muted because I've got dogs and kids in the background, so I always try to mute it and not overwhelm anybody.
All right. So, Alexina, Cristi, do you want to add anything about, or you or Neil want to add anything on consistency or power hour or anything that you think we may have missed? Does anybody have?
You guys never miss anything. You guys are, like she said, you guys post and have all the information. And really, there's nothing for me to add because you guys know exactly what you're doing and how to share. And, you know, the Kidding Success Club every month is vital. Personal development and just inviting people. Don't be afraid. Don't worry about what somebody's going to think or say or, whatever. They don't pay your bills. They don't live your life. They don't have to be, you have your responsibilities. This is about you and truly about building a business, but truly about changing people's lives too. And don't ever lose sight of that. Because at the end of the day, you know, it has to be helping people, or they're just not going to stick around or see the value.
And it's what Cristi said. It's not about what anybody else thinks, which we originally. Sorry, we have to move for a second because, like you said, we're in a hallway. Because I don't even know if Cristi and Neil knew that about why we slowed down for a while, and then started back up. But it's because we realized that it was more about helping people and helping us, and no matter what anybody said, whether it's somebody on our team or somebody else on Beachbody, that it was about us and about us helping people. And once we realized that, we started doing much better. And that's exactly when Allison started hitting Success Club 5 and now Success Club 10. With my help.
Yeah, I never knew the exclusive reason why you guys kind of shut down, for a little bit. And you never would. I mean, you still helped your people and, helped your customers and stuff, but to actually kind of work the business side, I wasn't sure, but I know, there's a lot of challenges. There's a lot of, bigger coaches. There's a lot of not bigger or better or bigger, but just bigger teams. And, they seem to have access to, a few more tools and things like that. But, like they said, it has to be about you and about the lives that you're changing. Because you lose sight of that, if you let all the other outside noise overwhelm what you're doing, it's just too much. You just have to consistently show up, share what you love, share what you do, really, really want to help people change their lives, whether maybe just financially, but hopefully physically and, their health and fitness and everything too. But if you make it about other people, the momentum is insane. But you just kind of got to shut out the outside noise and definitely the negativity. Mm-hmm. Because people feed off that. I don't know why, but they just feed off that negativity, and you just stay positive. On the 19th of August, I'll have been a coach for 8 years. Wow. And I would not change a single day of those 8 years. I started out the first 5 years just basically discounts, sharing with my friends and family, doing the health and fitness side. I had in-home daycare, had 6 kids running around, so it was a little bit tough to time management and getting online and doing that. And we didn't have a lot of the, the residual stuff, the Shakeology and challenge packs and, things like that. But once, Shakeology kind of gained traction and then they introduced the challenge packs, it was game on, because that's affordable for people. And people can really get something tangible for that.
And Cristi, once you really started it, you went from 2-star to 5-star? Like no time at all.
I went from diamond for 5 years. I mean, I was diamond in my first year, and then just kind of sat there with it, which I kind of sat there with it, but I was getting customer leads and everything. So I was interacting online with the customers, but I wasn't really doing a lot of social media and things like that because I just couldn't simply get on the computer. I mean, I had babies in and out day and night, so it wasn't like I had a set time when there wasn't any kids, because if there wasn't any kids, plus my own, I was sleeping. Mm-hmm. But like I said, once the challenge packs came into play, and another thing, too, was Pete Pena is our direct upline sponsor. He's 15-star, lots and lots of bells and whistles and things, and he had invited me to his house once, and at the time, you're just kind of like, oh, my gosh. It was like Carl Laker inviting you over. You're just like, why? What can I add of value to what he might have to say? But he wanted to know what my goals were. And I told him, and he's just like, well, they're good goals. They're, whatever, if that's what you want your goals to be. But he really wanted to know what my big, scary goals were. Something big and hairy and scary, and, being able to help truly take care of my family and change their lives was what it was. And I can only do that by helping other people. And so, like Steven said, Success Club and doing my challenge groups and and I'm the nurturer type, obviously, doing daycare, whatever. So I'm the hand holder, and I'm in the trenches with everybody every day and in that kind of thing. So it just kind of went from there, doing, challenge groups, and you hit 1 star, and that's cool, then 2 stars, and you can open a second business center. And then, 3, 4, and 5 just came right with it, because you're helping people duplicate what you're doing. And it's just incredible. It's just so much fun. And, I'm not going to retire anytime soon or be a bajillionaire, but I don't want to be, I just want to help people and be comfortable and allow my husband to only work 1 job. And that's where we're at now. So, it's just about truly don't lose sight of helping other people, and you got it.
Mm-hmm. So, Alexina, you're there. Thanks, Cristi. Alexina, do you have any questions? I see you there, but you're on mute. Hello.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, no questions. Was just listening in.
Okay. All right. So, that's we've gone through the power hour. That's all in the CFT group. So it's just all about consistency. So, okay, if you don't have any questions, thanks for listening. We appreciate you being here.
Thanks. Sorry I was late.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Cristi, just so you know, we have 2. Amanda runs a daycare. No? What she did?
Amanda, what was Amanda what?
No, I said Stephanie, one of our other my coach, who just got certified in size. She has a home daycare too, and she was practicing size and kids today.
Aw. See, now that's my heart. And I still have my grandson, so it's not like I don't have little ones around, but it is. It's fun. It's fun inviting. It's fun, keeping them engaged, and it's truly a family affair.
All right. Well, thank you very much, everybody. If nobody has anything else, Neil, do you want to add anything?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Yeah.
No, I don't, because I guess there's a few people on here who like seeing you with your shirt off, but
You don't want to see this. No. My room is too messy. No, I wanted to say thanks to Cristi too for sharing, and I've kind of had ups and downs too. I mean, we all do with this business. Things happen and come into your life, and maybe there's a time where you go for it. Maybe there's obstacles that happen to you and you have to back off a little bit. But the main thing is, if you stick with it, eventually it's going to happen. And that's kind of where I'm at too. Recently, I've come back into it more strongly. And before, I was still working the business, but it wasn't as big of a priority for me just because of things happening in my life. So I think the main thing is you just stay plugged in, which you guys do an exceptional job of. Cristi obviously does, and it's paying off in her business big time, and that's what's going to get you to where you want to go. So it really is awesome, because it rewards you with the same amount of effort that you put in is what you're going to get out of it, and it will pay off in the long run. So that's what I want to say.
Thanks, Neil, for sharing. We appreciate it.
Thanks. I didn't even know. I thought I was just going to call in to listen. So I'm glad I got to say something.
Us too.
Thank you, guys. Keep up the great work. You're awesome, all of you.
We also recording the call so that, because I know Amanda and Nikita really wanted to listen to this, but they had some internet connection issues. So they're definitely going to get a chance to see it. And same with Cody, who couldn't make it on today. And Cody's the newest coach on our team. All right. And I want to give a shout out to Stephanie, who's not on, but just turned Emerald today. Woo! which was great.
Go Stephanie, rock star.
Woo! Yep. And she has 6 or 8 points this month.
Nice.
And
awesome.
Nice.
And her goal is to hit 10. Oh yeah, so she's on 8. She needs 2 more for 10. So congratulations to her. And
awesome.
I certified, so she's really rocking it and taking it to the next level. All right, and
Good job.
That's great.
He's trying hard this month, and which is amazing. We just love to see everybody working so hard, and thank you very much.
Well, thanks.
Thank you. Thank you guys for
Thanks,
hosting the
everybody.
call.
All right,
Have a good night.
all right. Good night.
Night.
Okay.
Bye.
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 Bye. Thanks, everybody.